All right, good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome back to the WDN Chatline Podcast. It's the host CB, and I'm here with my co-host, the MOD Saints Uptown. Uptown, what it do, fam?
What's good? What's good with it? What's good with it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to have you guys tuning in, Who That Nation. It's been a little while, and I explained that right before we get started, but just want to welcome everybody in. Let's just go ahead and get to the chat. See, we got the OG Jerry in the building. Shout out to Jerry.
Yeah.
See, we got Star Wars Satan in the building.
Let's see.
Said, where them little racist car hater babies at?
Oh man,
Now,
crazy stuff you talking.
we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So then I see the OG again comment. So yeah, man, welcome everybody to the show, and your comments will be highlighted once the show goes along. But just want to address this right quick, then give a rundown of how the show gonna go. Uh, we hadn't really been on like that the past couple games. I think it was we done a preview against the Jags, and then I know the post game I wasn't on, and then I don't believe I was on the preview against the Colts. But my reasoning is I just seen enough. I mean, far as getting on doing the podcast, if it's something like that I see, I'm gonna get on when I feel like it. At that point after that Jaguars game, like for me to immediately get on, like I was just mostly just stunned. I mean, because the team we got, it was just unacceptable. I had no reasons, or it was nothing that I really wanted to say after that game. And it goes with far as the coach matchup, we can chirp on that a little bit, and then we can keep it going. But yeah, man, if you don't see me show up, and I know MOD, will be on at times, but if you don't see me show up, it ain't got nothing to do with me running or anything like that. It's just that I'll talk about it at another time. So that's basically how that went down. But
So we gonna give y'all a treat tonight, right? This is what we're gonna do for y'all, right? We're
yes,
gonna talk
sir.
about we're gonna talk about the Colts matchup, of course, uh,
Facts.
and we're gonna also talk about some of the stuff that we seen, even though it's a couple of weeks later. We ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on it, but we're gonna talk about some of the stuff that happened, with the Jaguars game and what caused a whole lot of frustration around here. Now let's get to the Jaguars game, okay, right away, right? We seen the defense do what it has been doing the last couple of weeks, starting off slow. We got the things that me and CB, y'all see me and CB say these things, and y'all think I don't know if y'all be listening to us, or y'all think we clowning, joking, or whatnot, but we're not. Right? The quarterback ran all over us, ran all around us, and all that kind of stuff. Right? And we were just talking about how we shouldn't allow, or cannot allow this to happen. And I did the retrospective towards us. And I think Trevor Lawrence went like 7 yards, 59, 59 yards, ran all over us. ETN ran all over us. We looked anemic. At the end of the game, I know everybody wants to blame Colts, what I'm saying, but Colts didn't really, what Colts did was just ice. That was already a big thing. And so, all right, so that brings us to this post game for.
Hey, fam, not to cut you off. You mind turning your mic up a little bit, fam?
All right, yeah, can you hear me better now?
Oh yeah, right there.
All right, so that's pretty much it. What happened in a nutshell. With the Jaguars game. We not get to the Colts game, right? Came to the Colts game, started off again. Last week we started off again slow. Last week again, We let Gardner Minshew run all over us, which we should never allow that to happen. We got to stop letting that happen. That's becoming a regular occurrence. We managed to win the game. It was the best game that I think that we played all season. Judging, especially offensively. Not the best game that I've seen us play defense, but definitely the best game that we played offense. It's the best that Derek Carr has looked since he's been a State. When we talk about him when he play well, when he don't play well, we need to talk about when he does play well. We do have balance. And he played a heck of a game last week. The only thing that really was a flaw in this game, all game, was that public, that Jack public, but I don't really call him as much as I call the offensive line. Played a heck of a game. Like I say, the best game that I've seen him play, since he's been a Saint. But everybody know the highlight of that game, man. He played a Rashid Shaheed. I mean, he played a damn outstanding game. I mean, one of the better games that we've seen, from a wide receiver that played for the Saints ever. 3 catches for 158 yards, man. I did not stutter. Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. That's a heck of a game, man. Could have had more points on the board. Olave had a pass hit him, in the face mask and all that kind of stuff. Jawan Johnson also caught the ball that we normally see him catch, down the seam. But the best thing about last week was that Carmichael attacked the middle of the field. And I was surprised. I don't know about you, CB, but everything that happened last week surprised the hell out of me. I mean, virtually everything that happened last week on offense. We played with tempo. I've seen a lot of motion and stuff going on. Sometimes motion was going on twice in his first phase. He had tempo. He attacked the middle of the field. And that made it easier for them to attack the boundaries after that. So, man, there's a lot to like, offensively, and I want to be specific about that. There's a lot to like offensively, what we've seen in last week's game. I'm just hoping that that's not food for thought. What you got to say, CP?
Fast. Yeah, just to reiterate, first, I'm gonna go ahead and address this. You can address it too. Just want to put up this comment right here. First off, with all this Derek Carr stuff, I don't know what people's motives is, and I'm talking about Saints, a few Saints content creators too. Like, Derek Carr is a New Orleans Saint, so why is we hating on Derek? Like, why do we Uptown? Do you want Derek Carr to go out there and shit up the joint, or do you want him to have a good game? I don't understand why you got some Saints fans be talking about where the Carr haters at now. First off, this is one game, and even before even saying that, like, he's a New Orleans Saint. So we want Derek Carr to go out there and succeed. That doesn't make sense when people, I don't get when people say, where is the Derek Carr haters at now? Or we're hating on this person or hating on that. If I'm talking about a Jalen Ramsey or somebody that's on another team, then you can say stuff like that. Or somebody in the division. But Derek Carr, he's a New Orleans Saint. So why would we or any other Saints fan that ain't approving of what he's been doing, which is very justifiably so, they said he had one good game. We got to see consistency. I mean, just one good game, that ain't closing the book on anything. As you guys seen what we done with the New England Patriots. Similar shit came back later in the dome. So we just need to pump our brakes. But as far as this Derek Carr stuff, Like he's a saint. We want him to play well. We just paid this guy a lump full of money.
Yeah,
So I don't understand why people say stuff like that. And shout out to Hoodie, he our guy, but like, come on, fam.
I
Like
mean,
it ain't got nothing to do with no Derek Carr haters or like when I see Derek Carr go out there, and I've been criticized him, and it was justifiably so. But when I watched him against the Colts have an exceptional game, I'm up cheering because he's doing well for my New Orleans Saints.
yeah. Let me say something about that too. Right. So, you talking about racist. Derek Carr's and haters. I mean, I seen JT O'Sullivan on his channel on a quarterback who scold the hell out of him, and that's a white dude. I seen also with Deuce on Deuce channel. Deuce scolded the hell out of him and talked about how trash he played as well. That's another white dude. You know what I'm saying? This really has nothing to do with race or anything of that matter. You understand? What it had to do was his subpar performance that we have seen throughout the course of the season. And either if you did not see that, that means that you must be blind. You got to be blind. You understand? And I think that a contributing factor to him playing well also was that I think Carmichael somehow found some peace, at least for
Right.
that one game, you know, because there's things and stuff, that I seen that he did in that game that he could have did better too. Now, what we need to see the consistency. Not, just to say that stupid shit that we seen on the screen earlier is really foul, especially due to the fact that Drew Brees was around here for 16 years, and we cheered on Drew Brees. So were we racist there? You know what I'm saying? That makes no damn sense whatsoever. But I guess some people, if they ain't got nothing else, nothing to say, then they feel empty about themselves. But I don't care about that, and I will continue to criticize, players or constructive criticism, that is, of players on this team. I've been doing it, all my life, and I'm not going to stop doing it now. And just like CB said, we want Derek Carr to be good. We are fans of the New Orleans Saints. Why would we want this dude to fail? What good would that do us? You know, I mean, I don't want to be sitting around having to talk about his poor play every week. I'd much rather be talking about like what we were just talking about earlier, how good he played in the Indianapolis Colts game. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to hear. And he also demonstrated some type of leadership and didn't have all the bad body language and all that stuff too in that game. That's what we desire. That's what we have become accustomed to as Saints fans. We've seen Drew Brees handle himself in a professional type way around here for damn near 17 seasons. That's what we expect to see. And it doesn't matter if the quarterback is white, black, green, yellow, blue, purple. It doesn't matter to us. We expect a certain level of professionalism from the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints.
And that goes with anybody. Marshawn go out there and start getting toasted. He's starting to have multiple games where he just getting whipped on the outside. We're gonna be on his head. That goes with any Saint player.
Yeah,
So anybody that puts on the black and gold, we want those guys to succeed. It has nothing to do with hating on the guy. That makes totally no sense. If somebody is actually hating on a person, especially if you call yourself a Saints fan and you're hating on another Saints player that plays for your team, you're not a Saints fan. Why would you do that? We don't do that. We want our Saints to succeed. So if Carr's back there at the quarterback position, we want him to succeed. Prior to this game, he has not been playing well at all, especially not up to the standards. But this Colts game, he went out there, played exceptionally well. So yeah, we're gonna praise that and just hope it continues.
Yeah, and I guess that whoever that person is probably not familiar with us. They just don't know. We've been doing this for quite some time. It's not new. We're not new to this. You understand? We're not new to this at all. You know, and around here, everybody can get it. You understand? Everybody can get it. Ain't got nothing to do with you if you the quarterback. We didn't believe it or not, people who've been rocking with us for a while, they didn't hurt us when we was even critical of the great Drew Brees. You understand what I'm saying? Around here, everybody can get it. It's equal opportunity. And
Right,
that's the last we're gonna even say about that. I'm not gonna even express that.
right. Well, just a quick chirp, just my quick chirp on the Colts game. I mean, like I said, Carl obviously, man, he looked at great efficient out there. That's what we want to see from him. He displayed our weapons on offense. Chris Olave, I don't believe he's in a sophomore slump. I think he gonna get it together. Um, I'm not too concerned about Olave, but shit, he's definitely stepping up. And I heard him talking on the on the radio that him and Tyreek Hill is the only ones that's averaging over 15 miles per hour. I'm talking about through their cuts and everything. So
That boy
yeah,
is
man,
fast,
definitely.
bro. That boy fast, DB. That boy fast, bro. Man,
Right.
tell you something, bro. Rashid is faster than I even thought, bro. I mean, he is a jet, bro. You understand? And he is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. You understand? Y'all getting them damn quarters and all that stuff, man. That don't mean nothing by him. And that last route that he ran that route to the inside, and then end up beating dude to the outside. You know what I'm saying? That man there is very fast, and that man is very dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm glad that he played for the Saints.
Far as the defense, I mean, defense it was kind of a slow start defensively, and then they started to wake up and basically, they just shut it down. I said I don't want to say too much because we want to get into this Bears matchup, but
But
and
you,
also I do want to give grades um in a few minutes, but yeah, just basically things looked good against the Colts game defensively. Austin Debo, hell of a game.
see,
Marshawn, he
I
played pretty
I
good.
gotta say this though, CB. I gotta say this, man. Gotta say this. You understand? With this, with how the defense started and all that, and they ended up playing a pretty decent game. Don't get me wrong, right? But you know what really left a sour taste in my damn mouth is that last TD that they gave up. That last TD that they gave up, man. I mean, you know, it's just certain times, certain moments in the game, bro. You know, and I know, man, that you gotta stop stuff. You can't allow nothing to happen like that. And I'm tripping off the fact, man, they allow that ball to get in there, and both of our men, Howden, and I think that was Lugami. You understand what I'm saying? They in position, man, to make a play on the ball. Ain't none of them made a play on the ball. I didn't appreciate that at all. I'm just gonna be 100. That one there right there, that was one right there that was unacceptable. And I understand that we was at the time we was up 14 points. Don't get me wrong and stuff, right? But that's not the issue, bro. You understand? That can create bad habits. You know what I mean? And
Right.
in the last couple of weeks, they need to get out of that rut, man. You know, of starting slow and all that kind of stuff, man. They need to get out of that out of that frame of mind with their stuff now. I'm tired of seeing that now because that's not how we started the season now. You need to start out, man, fast and keep the same pace, man, until the end of the damn game. Because ain't no way, man, that game should have been even like that, man. And then those missed tackles they made, trying to tackle Jonathan Taylor. And who was the other cat they had, man? What's the other cat they had?
I think Marlon Mack.
Yeah, no, that wasn't Marlon Mack. His name was something else.
Zach
But yeah,
Moss.
yeah, Zach Moss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? I didn't appreciate that either. And I'm not gonna overlook that. I'm not gonna have this show, you know, and not talk about that. You understand? Because that was the area of concern. And I was concerned about their running game, prior to going into this game. And like, they didn't really get off like talking about it, CB, because if you really break it down, the long run really helped the average. You understand? Because I think one of them had a 40 something yard. Then I think the boy may even had a 60 something yard running stuff. And somebody need to tell Brizzy too, man, that if you're on special teams, man, you can't cover the center, the long snapper. You can't do that. Somebody should have let him know that. He should have known that from the get go. Because that penalty cost us too, and we still getting way too many damn penalties.
That's
And
a fact.
we can move on. We can move on from that.
Okay, so we can go ahead and get into this Bears matchup. If we got time, we'll get into, grading the Saints. But if not, we'll just do that we'll do that another time. And let's just go ahead and get into this upcoming Bears matchup. I'm gonna just read a few numbers before we even start talking about them. Let's just start with their defense. They're ranked 31st in pass defense. Now, when I'm reading these stats, this really ain't saying too much, because the Jags, they was sorry in pass defense too, and you saw how that game played out. So, I mean, I'm gonna just read the stats. That ain't putting no guarantee on nothing. But 31st pass defense. Their run defense is ranked 3rd. So that's a great. They got a top 5 run defense. Offensively, their pass offense is ranked 20th in the league. Now let's note, the quarterback will be the Badgett guy. We won't be seeing Justin Fields, so we don't know how that's gonna look. And then their rushing attack is ranked 5th in the league. Now once again, we know Justin Fields had a lot to do with that. The games he was in, the games he was
They
playing.
might even have one of their running backs. They even not play even. What's his name?
Is it Foreman or
No,
somebody starting in front of him? I got their depth chart.
the other cat.
Rashawn Johnson. I don't know too much about him,
Yeah,
but obviously, I mean, they've been doing something, because I'm pretty sure all their whole rushing attack ain't been just based off of just Justin Fields.
Yeah.
So you brought up last week, what our rushing defense, we've been letting guys get off on the ground, a few huge plays. So I said we're going into this matchup. Yeah, Justin Fields ain't gonna be there. So we ain't got to worry about, that QB threat, which we definitely is. We just got a history of being bad against running QBs.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, we was letting him get off with a bad knee. So, it's a good thing we won't be seeing Justin Fields specifically from the rushing attack. But with that being said, man, they're running backs. We're gonna have to stop them. As far as Dante Foreman, he done played with Carolina, so we got a little history with him. But our rushing defense got to be ready. I mean, like you said earlier, man, we gave up a lot. And, I'm not going to say it's a cause for concern yet, but we got to start tightening it up, on our rushing defense. We got to start stopping the run, because, the running backs is starting to get off a good bit.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you, right? We pretty much played the run pretty decent, with the exception of those 2 big gashes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we can't even have that, man, because like, what if one of them dudes, man, break one of them tackles? They gone to the house, you know, and that got to be, an area of concern, for the defensive line and for Dennis Allen. We got to play that better than that, man. And you know, I will talk about that later. But I wanted you to finish reading the rest of these stats.
Well, far as their new quarterback,
Yeah.
I read the offense and defense, but their new quarterback, he came in a couple games ago. His first start, he was victorious. He led them to a win. But his last two starts went up against the Raiders, had 162 passing yards, 1 TD, no picks. Then against the Chargers, someone seen that game. I think it was either a Thursday night game or a Sunday night game. It was a night game.
Sunday night.
Yeah, it was a night game. He had 232 yards, no interceptions, no TDs and 2 picks. So the last game he turned the ball over twice. But I said it's not terrible. Yeah, the 2 interceptions the last game, but it's not just complete shitty stats. So still, we can't sleep on this guy. And the New Orleans Saints, we're known for playing down to letting, unknown QBs like this guy come to the dome and get off somewhere.
Well, you see, they have to look at it like this, right? They got to look at it as a challenge. Even if they're looking at it as a challenge unto themselves. Because, we done already played a rookie quarterback and we lost to him, TJ Stroud. All you guys want to go and go out there and lay an egg against this dude. Badger? What's his name? Badger, I think his name.
Yeah, Badger.
You understand? I mean, you guys better not go out there and lay an egg against this cat right here. And he ain't, he's not no Trevor Lawrence. You should be able to get to him, man, and get him down to the ground. And that's for real. You can't be messing around and stuff with this dude. You got to take and eliminate his confidence straight up. And a lot of that going to have to do with, we'll talk about the other side of the ball later. But, if we get off to a good start, that's going to put a lot of pressure on his shoulders, to have to produce, which is going to cause him to start making some of those mistakes and stuff that you were talking about, the interceptions and whatnot.
So we can't let them get comfortable. Put the pressure on them immediately. Put points on the board fast. So, I mean, let's not get the guy comfortable.
Yeah. Don't let his ass get comfortable with nothing like that.
Right.
And what we're going to have to look out for, too, man, is that they got people, certain people on their team, that's familiar with us. We can't let those people get off. We can't let Dante Foreman get off. We can't let what's your boy name?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. We can't let him get off because, believe it or not, he got a history of getting off on that. To say that, I mean, I gotta admit that dude has always played well against us, for whatever reason. And we gotta shut that down. We gotta get at the quarterback, and we gotta take and break their will and their resolve. You know what I'm saying? Like right away. You gotta take them out the game like early, man. So it requires both our offense and defense getting off to a fast start.
Fast. And just a few names on their offense. We done named the running backs. Obviously, Dante Foreman we're familiar with. DJ Moore, another guy we just mentioned. Believe it or not, I think he's having a career best year, especially with his numbers. Because, I mean, if he keep it up, he should get over 1,000 yards. Because he's right at 7, if not over 700 yards right now. I just seen the list, the top 5 receivers in the game.
Yeah,
Not top 5 receivers in the game, but the ones who got the top 5 receiving yards.
yeah,
You know, as of now, and he in the top 5. I think he number 4. So he doing something. I know one of those games he had, I think right at 300 receiving yards or something like that. So
yeah.
not saying that I'm not gonna say that he been eating consistently. You know, he just had that one game, but still, um, against the Saints, he's had a history of getting off on us, so we can't allow that to happen. Cody Komet, he's pretty solid. Tight end. Robert Kanye, I don't know, how they run their offense if they utilize both of their tight ends, but Donnell Mooney, little shifty slot guy. We gotta watch out for him. Alante gotta be ready. You seen the guy last week with the Colts. He was eating on us.
Yeah.
You know, he was giving Alante. He gave. I think Sean was on him a couple times. He was giving some work to our DBs. Just being honest. So we can't let this little shifty guy Mooney, keep them in the ball game or allow them to take the lead. So I said defensively, I trust the defense. I believe we're gonna get off. But like I said, I've seen some little hips, some hip and niches along the way. Just letting guys get off, especially them big games and stuff like that. We can't allow that. We can't allow this team to stay in the ball game.
No, we can't. We need to jump on Chicago early. Take away their will and resolve. And let me say something else too, right? I know you mentioned that their defense is like, in the top 5 against the run. I don't give a damn about that. We need to run that defense. You understand? We need to, disrespect that number. If you know what I mean. We need to run at these people. Because I noticed that we played much better, last week, when we consistently ran the football. I think we ran the football, if I'm not mistaken, we ran the football like 30 sometimes and passed 20 sometimes, something like that. Which was good. And man, did CB, I'm gonna tell you a stat that's incredible that I heard, right? And I don't know if you heard this, right? They say when Taysom Hill gets 7 or more carries in a game, we are 17-1. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I seen that tweet. I seen that.
Man, if that's the case, right? Bruh. You what I'm about to say, right?
Yeah.
Man, make sure he gets 7 carries a game.
That's what I mean. When Taysom get that rock, I guess we on the offensive side now. Yeah, but when Taysom get that rock, man, he's doing something with it. He's not getting us negative yards. So I don't know why they hadn't seen that and seen, when he get a lot of touches, how successful we've been. But yeah, they got to keep that up. Keep giving him the ball.
Yes, indeed, man. Make sure he get his 7 carries every damn game. From hell or high water. You understand? Because I guess he must get laddered up after a while, man. You understand? And that's 20 yard run that he had, man, last week.
And his throw was on point. I mean, it was just kind of jump ball. I mean, it wasn't no duck pass. I won't say it wasn't no duck throw, but they got to still just allow him to, keep his throwing.
Yeah, that's
in check.
It, man. Have him, keep him doing multiple things in there like that. That is good because you're giving him so much to think about now.
Right.
You ain't thinking that he's just running and all that. And I like that little package that we got with Caleb Sanders. I don't know what the hell we call that. We probably should get better name or something. But I like that little package that they got with him coming in there like that. I really do. They need
But
to keep giving him the ball, and I'm trying to figure this out, right? Like, didn't we have I think Andrew Pete played left tackle last week, right?
yeah,
And I think we had Ramchick back.
yeah.
Ram was back. We had Max Garcia. We had Hillary. And,
But you gotta say something about Andrews Pete right quick.
yeah, I'm like,
At left tackle, Eric Carr ain't been getting blindside hit it.
yeah, yeah, that's what I was about to say. So, like, you mean to tell me, bro? I mean, for real, that's like an indictment on boy. I don't care what you say, bro. That's an indictment on this TV. That's a big indictment too, bro. You understand? That's almost Buster Brown type stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that ain't even, that's not even how he rocks. Everybody know that's not how he rocks. You know what I'm saying? So that means, bro, and that's bad news for us too. You know, that he is apparently he's worse, than what we thought. Unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what's gonna happen if James Hurst come back? Well, that means he's gonna be on the outs like that. We gotta lose Max Garcia on the outs then. They're probably gonna play Hurst, at tackle. And put Andrew Street back in that left guard.
I'm gonna be honest. I think they need to keep Pete out. Pete, he ain't been getting his ass whooped out there like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's shocking, but man, if you seeing we seeing those, I'm talking about from his blind side. He ain't been getting tore up, from his blind side like he was at the beginning.
Yeah.
I would just keep him out there. And James Hurst, we can just kind of fit it. He can just be on standby until things start to break down. But I mean,
something. This whole really offensive line have been playing pretty decent if you really think about it. Not just Andrew Street, Garcia been playing better. It's like this lined up looks better for whatever reason, and they've been protecting better. I think they said that Derek was only pressured, I think 3 or 4 times, all game or something last week. An incredible stat.
fast.
And we was able to run the ball too, a lot more successful.
Bit fast. Now, with that being said, Chicago just went out yesterday and brought in Montez Sweat from the Washington Commanders. Now, why I really didn't understand why the Bears is being so active at the deadline. I'm talking about bringing in a player now. They were trying to accrue draft capital. I could understand that, but if they bringing in a player to their squad, they obviously believe that they can compete, or maybe they in rebuild and want to add him to the rebuild list. But yeah, Montez Sweat, he is a solid piece, or a really good piece to be exact. So we got to look out for him. And what not a better time. I'm not saying that in our favor. I'm saying things like this always happen when teams is facing us. Just always something got to happen. So now they done brought in a good pass rusher to that squad. I don't know what side he gonna be lined up on, but I hope Pete ready. I hope Ramchick is ready. And by the way, Ramchick was the highest graded offensive lineman last week, so shout out to him. We need to see that consistent because he's an all-pro. But yeah, man, they defensive line. I know he's a piece they just added. Andrew Billings, he been kind of like a little average to pretty good piece. They got I'm not gonna pronounce his name, but Yannick. He used to play with the Vikings. He played for the Ravens a little bit, but
Gaga,
he, yeah,
Gaga,
Yannick,
Yannick and Gaga.
yeah, he's a very good pass rusher. So you talking about him and Montez Sweat? It's go. I mean, our tackles better be ready. They gotta be ready.
Yeah, they do. But I don't expect to see really much of Montez Sweat in this game. Um, but I wouldn't be surprised to see if they put him in the game on certain third down situations. You know, because I mean, you don't really have to know much of the playbook. You know, just to have him say, you know, just go after the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise, right? I don't expect to see, you know, much of him in his game. You know, I mean, he just got traded yesterday.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's impossible for him to know all of everything that he needs to know in their playbook. You know already. That's why, like, only expect to see him in pass rushing situations on.
Right.
You know, and that's when they're gonna have to hold up. You know, and try and keep Derek clean. So that's the only effect I'm gonna see. I can really see him having on the game, if any, to be honest with you. But we can't, you know. I hope that they learn a lesson, man. You know, from what happened to us in Houston and what happened to us, you know, in Green Bay. They come out and play with some urgency, and don't overlook the fact that these cats got, you know, a Division II quarterback too at it. I don't think he even played in Division I. You know, the quarterback. You know, play him like he Tom Brady or some damn body. Play him with that kind of urgency. You know, never mind and stuff. Just throw out the fact of where he, you know, where he played cotton ball at and all this, that, and the third, because that's the kind of stuff that'll get your ass beat.
Right.
You know,
Just a few more other pieces they got on their defense. Tremaine Edmonds, solid piece. Linebacker TJ Edwards, he pretty solid. Jalen Johnson, he's been a standout. Corner, I know it was something about, you know, was he on the trade block or they trying to pay him? They kept him, trying to give him a big deal. So he's a solid piece.
I know.
And
I think Tremaine Edmonds he had got injured, man. I saw him. You know, I don't know. Should have had the injury report. You know,
right.
You know, because I know in the last game he went out with an injury. I don't know if he been upgraded. You know, and since then, you know, he have been able to get some treatment and all that. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he's out.
Right. Yeah. It's too early for the, you know, for finales on the injury report. Yeah, I do see a Q beside his name, so
Yeah.
it would benefit us if he doesn't play, but
Yeah.
uh,
I say when they do when we play them, man, you know, they need to continue doing the stuff that they was doing with Elvin Kamara. I like those option routes that he runs. I've always liked what we call that, and it was a good thing, man. It was good seeing he put some of that, you know, into the offense. And also too, man. I don't know if you paid attention. He put the slants into the offense, even though Derek missed. He missed Michael. You know what I'm saying, on the slant, but it was good seeing that put back into the offense.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's good that he's doing that, man, putting stuff in there that not only the players are familiar with, but stuff that they have been successful doing. You know, that's a good part about it.
That's a fact. Mike didn't get called snap boy, and we know he more than a snap boy. But I mean, obviously, teams know that they couldn't stop his slant routes. So, I mean, if you know that, why not use that? So, yeah, hopefully, that is something that's going to be invented
Yeah,
on a consistent basis.
and that's something that we should do, man. When we running that, man, especially when we have crucial, third down and stuff to get and all that kind of stuff, because that's like basically that's like a money play and stuff when it comes down to Michael Armstrong. That's a straight money play. That's the only way I can put that. Now, I mean, we guarantee to get money off from that stuff, you know. But we need to keep hanging in there. The damn punter, he had an okay game. I can't give him a whole lot of credit. You know, until he get his shit together, man. He gonna be in my doghouse. I don't even care for him much at all. And I wish that we still had Blake. You know, but it is what it is. You know, that's about all I have to really say about this TB until we come back with the post game and stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If we can do you feel like taking any calls?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link in the comment. We can take some calls.
Yeah, make sure the calls are brief tonight. 'Cause, I'm gonna be cutting out in a minute.
We would love for you all to call in. So please don't be afraid to call in.
Yeah, we'll take a couple of calls, like quick, before I cut up out of here. Yeah.
Basically, we in the dome, man. It shouldn't be no. I mean, and by saying that, I believe we done lost our home field advantage. That's something that we got to get back.
Yeah, we do need to get that back.
Because we don't have it.
And
We're letting the Jazz come in prime time. Jazz prime time. That used to be our bread and butter. Them prime time games when the whole nation watching.
Yep.
We do some janky shit like that. Like, nah, we got to get that back.
Yep. And it need to start, this Sunday.
Right.
Let's get it back again, man. Let's have the fans, happy to cheer about something. Instead of showing them all this disappointment, man, at our home stadium. Y'all need to play with more urgency in our home stadium. Protect your house. Can't let nobody come in your house and run all over you. And I don't care if you do it in everybody else's house. I don't care if I do it in somebody else's house. They ain't gonna do it in mine. Get they shit together, man. And man, if they start all slow again, I'm about ready to, to have all that slow start.
I see we got two callers lined up. We're gonna start out with James. James, what's up, family?
What's good people? What's happening
What's happening,
with
James?
y'all?
What you got, my man?
I'm gonna be really brief. Um, I was pleased with what I saw.
Is it me or did he just go out?
Yeah, I think you
I'm gonna
kind of
give him
break
his
it up.
props, but I need to see that for about 3 or 4 games.
Okay.
Y'all had
You kind of going in and out, fam.
You going in and out, James.
yeah,
Yeah, you going in and out, James.
Yeah, fam. We're gonna get you back on here. You going in and out, fam. We're gonna bring Jerry on, and as soon as you get that right, fam, just pop back on.
Yeah.
See, we got the OG in the building. OG was good with you, fam.
What's up? What up, CB? What's up, Uptown?
What's going on, bro?
Oh, you got it. You got it.
say, my man? It's good.
Hey, I'm coming. We coming for that first place over them Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
They already know what's coming. I told them to hold on to it because when the Saints win and the Falcons lose and the Buccaneers lose, we got to control of this bitch, baby. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's get it.
I think they benched Desmond Litter, right? Didn't they bench him or something?
Yeah, they benched Desmond Litter.
Oh boy. Oh boy. But no, man. I know they was having all these old high hopes. I remember hearing, and you know too, Jerry, you heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I heard a Falcon fan tell me and stuff that we had the worst quarterback in the division.
Man, that Falcon fan don't know shit from Shanghai, Uptown.
Mm-hmm. That's what he told me. You know,
Yeah.
and now halfway through the season, they mentioned Desmond Litter.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, man. I tried to tell him, bro. What you got to say, man? What you got to say about the performance that we had last week, man, against the Colts, man? What you got to say?
Oh, bruh, I love what I saw, bruh. Especially because when you and CB touched up on Kalen Saunders, that dude. Now we already know how Taysom Hill is. That dude played every position. But when they brought in Kalen Saunders, not only this dude could play defense, but big as that joker is, Uptown, CB, who that nation, he big enough to play a fullback. And that's the kind of package we need right there, bro. I just love what I saw, bro.
Okay. All right. So what you think about this game here, man? You know, what's your outlook on it? How you see it?
Uptown, before I get into that, I just want to say, bruh, that beautiful pass from Derek Carr to Rashid Shaheed, and y'all touched up on that too, bruh. I am so glad. We talked about this last year when Shaheed got called up from the practice squad when they getting ready to play Cincinnati in week 6 last year.
Mm-hmm.
That dude showed me something I've never seen before, Uptown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, bro. That dude is made to be known as Need for fucking Speed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta say it, bro. It's out there.
Yeah, man. That man is very, very fast, bro.
Bro, woo.
Bit fast.
Woo.
Yeah, that man
Fella.
very fast, man.
Fella, that dude, I'm talking about, they should name him Flash because, oh my God.
I'm trying to think, man. He probably the fastest receiver we had since the Beer Man.
Yep.
You
I
know
think between Michael Lewis and Devery Henderson, because he was fast too.
Yeah, Devery was real
Yeah,
fast.
Devery Henderson had that top end speed. His agility and stuff wasn't. He got agility with it. Devery Henderson was more of a top end speed type of guy. That's why he was good on them, on them deep end routes. But Shaheed, you can give it to him, just a little dump off, and he gonna make something happen with his speed. So
Just we had a really fast one too in the '80s too, by the name of Wes Chandler. He was pretty fast too. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to add that in there too.
Yeah, man.
But this man is lightning quick, and what I like about this man is that he got some damn good hands.
Yes, sir.
And you know what proved that, man?
What up, Dana?
That little 50-50 ball. CB. That little 50-50 ball.
Rose City.
Jerry.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
That little 50-50 ball showed me that he got some damn good hands. He ain't never his hands didn't never come off the ball. That's why we was able to keep that possession.
Man, talk to me, Uptown. Talk to me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
He got all the intangibles and stuff, and right now, I hate to say it, I ain't gonna say I hate to say it because it's the truth. He playing better than Olave right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yeah,
fact.
agree. That's
You
true.
understand? That's true.
Uh-huh.
Y'all playing no Olave. So anything you want to say, man? Any parting words?
Hey, man, the only thing I can say is if the Saints play like the way they did against the Colts over the Chicago Bears this weekend, you're looking at 5-4 coming up on this weekend, bruh.
Yeah, we need to get that in our life, man.
Yep. So
Yeah,
if they show us an encore like they did against Indianapolis when they face Chicago,
yeah.
we should be in good shape.
Yeah, let's see what you about, Derek. Let's see if you can do that again.
Yeah. I need another one from you, Derek, because you showed me Sunday. I need another one from you against Chicago, bruh. Come on, let's go.
Let's see what you want,
Facts.
Derek. All right, good looking, fam. You understand? Rock with us, man. All right?
Always, man, always. And
Who
shout
that,
out to the chat. And shout out to the chat, man. Who that to y'all, bruh? Love y'all.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
Who that?
Who that?
All right, y'all be blessed, man. Who that?
Yeah. Rose City. What's up, Rose City? What's up, Dana G? What it do, Dana G? You heard me? Who we got, man? Is my man back? Did James come back?
Nah, he didn't come back, but I see we got JT in the building.
Okay. I wonder what happened to Cool J. Come back, Cool J. What's up, JT? What it do, fam?
Hey, what's up, Uptown and CB? How y'all doing, man?
Yeah, what's up, bro? What's happening, bro?
Good, fam.
Oh man, you know how I do it. I try to keep it legal, you know.
Yeah, no doubt about
I
it.
try to keep it right, bro.
You understand?
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I just turned y'all on, man. I ain't hear from y'all in a little while, but I mean, let me put this in your ear right quick. You know, right now I'm not all. I know everybody is. Well, first of all, I gotta let everybody know, the podcasters know I'm an old person that has been watching the Saints for years, so I know football. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that so everybody understand when I talk like this.
I'm with you,
I'm not
you about the same age.
going crazy. Right. I'm not going. Right. I'm not going crazy over this stuff right now that's going on. I need to see consistency. You understand? I need to see some discipline. You understand? Remember, we still leading. We supposed to be stronger in our secondary, and I know we are, but we supposed to be leading in pass interference calls.
Yeah,
You know, I'm just saying. I know we can pick a lot of stuff, you know, but I just need to see things get better as each. And what I saw from the offense this game, I say, all right, just get better at the third downs. You know, then I mean, all the other players and everything good. When you play your San Francisco's or your Dallas, your defenses, the Dallas team with defense, you gonna have to have your offense that's gonna be kind of you know, running that ball down the throat type of offense, and we have it, but it just looks like you know, it might sound funny, it just looks like it show up every 6 game, you know.
Yeah.
Look like it show up every 6 game, man, because I mean, we got a weapon in Taysom Hill, bro. Go ahead, Uptown.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier too, JT. What you mentioned about you know.
Go ahead, Uptown.
Can you hear me? I say we talked about that earlier too, bro.
You can hear me, CB?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fam.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Right.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
What I was
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit, Uptown. Well, that's pretty much my take. Now I'm gonna go on a player, and I know everybody talked about it. Like I said, I just came on, but Olave, he's still young. He's still young, but it's one thing to me you can't teach is heart. You understand? And I've seen a lot of receivers in the past. I mean, like I said, Olave is good. Good route runner, decent speed in the position he plays and the routes he runs. But I saw a play where they threw him had 10 yards from the sideline. He could have turned it up, run, went scored. He went straight out of bounds with it. I don't want nobody to tell me his momentum took him out. You ain't got no 10 yards of momentum taking you out unless your name is probably Shaheed. And even he stops on a dime and then start that speed back up again. But I saw him go out of bounds and I said, well, he's just one of them kind of receivers, And here's another play where they threw him the ball deep and he didn't stretch. He could have stretched out. He could have laid out for the ball. It wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad, but he could have laid out for it. But he didn't do it. He just let it hit the ground, I mean, my thing is, you had these guys. I'm gonna get off in a minute. I'm sorry, Tom, go ahead.
Can I defend that play? Let me see what was going on that.
I can't hear him, CB.
Yeah, fam, your mic down.
Can you hear me now?
Can't hear him, CB.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah. On that particular play that you're talking about, I remember.
Go ahead, Uptown.
And can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you now.
But on that particular play, right, I think he didn't realize that the defensive back had fell out. On that.
Damn, he keep cutting off. I can't hear him.
Now, to talk about his heart or not, I remember last year, man, he caught a pass, down pass in the end zone, and he got a concussion for that. So he got hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. I remember that.
I think he's going through something right now, on a mental basis. And it may even be something off the field.
Right, yeah. I think he's going through something right now too. Yeah, he's young. Like I say, he's young. See, we keep forgetting, that I'm gonna put it this way: they got young people, and then they got what the word is I'm looking for. CB, not experienced. I'm gonna say experienced young people, meaning they got some young people that's 22 years old. That's more what you call them for his age, more for his age. For his age, like if he's 22, he plays like if he's 25 or something like that, So right. I'm saying that by I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna ask y'all too. When him and Garrett Wilson came out, who you would have took first?
I think I would go Olave. I like him a lot. I like him a lot better than Garrett Wilson. Even though both of them was a beat. I just seen Olave in Ohio State. Olave made the bigger catches for me. Garrett Wilson made like the efficient catches, I think. But Olave made like the bigger catches.
Yeah. But like I said, it's the individual. I listen to how Garrett Wilson talks and how he presents himself, and I listen to Olave. And I say, Olave still got growth in him, bro. He still got growth in him. He still got growth. So I mean, he's not no bad. He's a real. Like I say, I don't jump on people early. CB, Uptown. I don't say, ooh, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer someday. Nah, You got to go through the good and the bad. When you get the bad, he's his bad right now. You understand? So let me see how you handle it as a young man. Let's see how you handle it.
But I want to ask you this, JT. Do you see like a confidence?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, it must be his stuff.
Wait, you cut off, CB.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask you, do you feel a sense of confidence from him? Like even like when he talking to the media, do you feel like a sense of
from
confidence from
Olave.
him, or do you feel like he's
No, that's
still
what I'm saying. I don't feel I don't get no confidence, no heart. No.
no?
Man, I done seen. Let me tell you something. This is how I look at Mar. Those little guys, Marvin Harrison and Holt and Torrey Holt and all them little guys come out, man, back in the day with the Rams and what I'm saying that for, man, them guys was going across the middle. They take a lick. It was like, and some of these guys ain't built that way, bro. Some of them ain't built that way. The ball go up, you can catch it. Man, I ain't stretching myself out to catch that ball. I got knocked out before. Come on, man. Come on, I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving them too much because I'm used to looking at Jerry Rice, and all these top wide receivers up back in the days, man. That's me, I
Don't worry, JD. He'll be
kind of stuff where you want to be not say you want to be the number one, where you having these attitudes and
So Olave gonna be fine though.
man, we got a bad connection, CB.
We just going through growing phase right now.
All right. Yeah.
CB, you can hear me, right?
No, I can't hear you.
Yeah, Uptown, just turn your mic up a little bit.
Nah, we just got a bad connection. That's all.
All right. Well, you can hear me, right? Well, Olave gonna be fine, man.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I got you.
Just going through
Yeah.
phase.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Okay, man. Look, it was good.
And I hope he come around and later in the in the games and stuff.
Yeah, we got a bad connection.
What did you say, Uptown?
We got a bad
Yeah, we got a bad connection, fam.
connection.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I just had to hit y'all up, man, and I'm gonna let somebody else come in, but I seen y'all and heard from you. I was down for a little bit, bro. I was laid up, man, with 103.2 fever in the hospital, man. I'm up there with that COVID, so I'm back strong. So it's good to hear from y'all, bro.
Okay, that's good, fam. You able to overcome that, fam. And yeah, we definitely here. So yeah, definitely appreciate you for calling in. And when you calling in,
Bro. Yeah, cause me before I went in there, man, me and Uptown was talking for a minute. Before I went in there, me and Uptown were talking, and right back then, after that was it. I had to go lay up for a minute.
Well, appreciate you, fam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all be cool. All right, Uptown and rap to you. Okay, CB, have a good one.
All right, fam.
I think this is next real bad.
Yeah, can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Is that it? Do we have any more callers? Gucci?
Look like that's it. I wanted Miss Dana to call in. Miss Dana, what we gonna do? It's kind of past the time now. So what we'll do? Uptown busy tomorrow. At some point, just wanna. This is about the halfway point. After week 8, it would usually be the halfway point. Just want to do a little segment, grading the Saints, what we could get better at, who's been the standouts. Just have a little show based off of that. And then, we can open up the phone lines and get you guys' thoughts and opinions on your grade, who you think needs to improve. We just have a few questions. Just do a segment on that before we attack this second half of the season.
And pretty soon we want to do a show, man, where we just a straight show where we just interacting and taking y'all calls the whole show.
Fast.
Okay. So stay
So
tuned.
Miss Dana, I'm looking forward to you, Miss Dana. It's something about the females when they had their takes, like it should be on point. Miss Tar come in, man, you just shut the whole thing down. So I be seeing, Dana's comments and stuff, man. But yeah, we want to hear from, every one of y'all that's been rocking with us. Definitely appreciate y'all for coming in. Uptown, you got any final thoughts, fam? Shout out to RG Scott for the $4.99 super chat.
Just
You
like,
can read this, man.
subscribe, share the video, tell a friend and tell a friend to holler at us. Y'all know how that go, you heard me?
Fast. Just want to read this super chat. Shout out to RG Scott. Said, looking for another Saints win and consistency this weekend. Let's keep this rolling with another win or more. So that basically wraps up the show. You see this comment made by RG Scott. Consistency. That's the main point going into this weekend. We went up to New England. We put a donut on the board, 34-0. Everything was clicking. Offense looking, pretty efficient. We done the same thing this weekend. It was definitely better offensively as far as the numbers, but we got to see consistency. Starting with Derek Carr, we got to see him continue to play like that. Pete, he got to call another good game. Excuse me. He got to call another good game. Continue to utilize Taysom, and let's get these things going. Incorporate the slants. Get Mike his slants. Let's get Olave back up and going. He continue eating. Offensively, shouldn't be no issue. Defensively, we gotta hold it down. Not allow the run game to, make big sparks. Giving them hope. They coming to the dome. I mean, like I said, we done lost the home field advantage, but we got to get it back. Let's not let this Uptown State Division II quarterback come into the Superdome and beat us, which we've had a history of letting these type of quarterbacks do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. But
No doubt about it.
my fault for that, nation. My laptop died. But other than that, like I said, just want to thank you guys for tuning in. And just be sure to like, subscribe, follow the page. Shout out to the whole WDN. And like I said, at some point, it'll be before Friday, so probably tomorrow. Just want to get on, give the Saints their grades, open up the phone lines. Want to hear from you all you guys. Just give me your thoughts and opinions on the Saints team, on the current state of the team. And that's pretty much it. Uptown, was you trying to say something?
No, that's it. You said everything I needed to say. Y'all be blessed, man, and have a safe night.
All right. This the WDN Chatline Podcast, and we're out. Who that?
Who that, baby? For life.